Korea, they fired an intermediate-range ballistic missile. Are you considering or prepared for the possibility that they fire an intercontinental ballistic missile? And does it affect U.S. force posture exercises, anything of that extent, should they choose to go that route?
Well, I don't want to hypothesize about future launches. We're obviously always looking at our force presence, our force posture, our force protection there on the peninsula and in the region, and also constantly looking at our own readiness from a training event perspective. And all that is factored in, what we see coming out of Pyongyang, all that factors into our decision making. I would tell you that we obviously take our force protection very, very seriously, but also the need to be ready. And so nothing's changed about our desire to work closely with our South Korean allies on force readiness there on the peninsula. As for what he may do next, only Kim Jong-un knows the answer to that. What we hope he does next is stop these launches, stop these provocations, abide by UN Security Council resolutions, and quit threatening his neighbors in the region. We have made it very clear as an administration that we're willing to sit down and have dialogue with the North Koreans without precondition. That offer still stands. But in the meantime, here at the Department of Defense, we're going to do what we have to do to be ready on the peninsula. Janie.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you're going to follow up on that one.
Thank you. North Korea wants that this missile could hit the U.S. mainland directly. What is the Secretary Austin's reaction to the North Korea threat to the U.S. mainland?
I pretty much just gave that answer. Look, I'm not going to speak about intelligence assessments of each and every launch. We understand he's conducting these launches. It's hard to get inside his mind as to exactly what he's doing and why. I mean, some of it could be message signaling, but you know what? We also have to assume that it's learning, that it's improving, that no matter how well or how poorly these launches go, he learns from them, and he's able to continue to advance his program. And so, to your point, yes, the Secretary is very concerned about their advancing ballistic missile program. And that is why, again, we're focused on making sure that we have the right capabilities available to us and to our allies in the region.
Again, do U.S. want diplomacy and dialogue with North Korea without the precondition? You say that many times.
I have said that, yes.
Yes, okay. But if North Korean Kim Jong-un wants a different path, is the U.S. ready to go the other way?
What other way?
I mean, different way to go, because
well,
exactly.
I don't know what other ways he might be considering. All I can tell you is we still believe that diplomacy is the right way, and we have made it very clear repeatedly that we're willing to sit down and have those discussions, and that's what we'd like to see occur. So I don't know that it would be very valuable to speculate one way or the other about other courses of action here. Clearly, nobody wants to see this come to open conflict. That would be devastating for everybody on the peninsula and certainly elsewhere in the region. And there's no reason that it has to come that way. But in the meantime, while our diplomats are hard at work trying to advance some sort of dialogue, we here in the Department of Defense have got to make sure we're constantly advancing the capabilities of the alliance. And that's what we're focused on.
You interview with Fox News.
I did, yes.
Yeah, so you have maybe you have some options to the other way. I mean, military options or something. No.
How does my interview with Fox News mean that I have additional military options to speak to?
Yeah, you didn't say exactly what the military options say, but you have the other way. That means you got many options, but you can choose some options.
We continue to explore and improve military capabilities on the peninsula in concert with our South Korean allies. Some of them are very easy to see and to demonstrate, and we talk about them, and some of them we don't. But until there is a peaceful denuclearization of the peninsula, we have an obligation to be ready, and that's what we're focused on right now.